Today we're going to discuss what is lean and how to link it to your real life so you can start saving time, money, and energy using the following 7 forms of waste that I'm going to be revealing today so you can apply it like we do in lean management but in your life. Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to discuss one of the things I'm so passionate about, which is lean. I've been studying it, I've been working with it, and today I'm combining it with a lifestyle. We're talking about lean. Lean methodologies have been applied many years in the industry, in production, in supply chain management, in many areas. What we're doing there, we are reducing waste, we're reducing resources. How can we do this? By reducing non-value added processes. So this is something that you could apply in your life as well. If you could do it on a process, you could do it with the process of life as well. Today we're going to be combining one of the biggest basis checklists that we use in lean to start saving money, saving time. Hold on, because I'm going to be sharing the 7 wastes of lean. One by one, I'm going to be comparing them quickly and easily so you can connect on how you can apply this in your life. The first one we will mention is inventory from the 7 wastes. This one is a key one because inventory means loss of money and space. These two are keys not only at work in a company but at home as well. Think of a company, all the money they lose if they actually are not producing all those items, raw material that they have purchased in. It's almost the same thing with your home. Imagine yourself, all the things that you buy at home, and if you're not using them, it's actually space, time, energy from yourself cleaning it up and maintaining it at home. But also, I don't know if it ever happened to you guys, you purchased a dress and you still have the tag on. I mean, you actually purchased it and you're not really using it. You're losing money and all the time and effort on having all those things at home. So the next one is waiting. This is a killer one in any company, of course, and in your life it should be as well. Imagine a production with a lot of idle time, which is what you call it, when you're just waiting there, doing nothing, producing nothing. That's, of course, one of the things that you want to do if you're there trying to improve a company's production is reducing the waiting time, any kind of idle time. Same thing you should think about in your life. What are the things in your weekly, daily, monthly basis that just have you waiting, have you in an idle position of not doing anything for that moment unless you want to, and it's just a relaxing moment. But if not, you have a lot of things to do, you have to reduce those moments to actually be able to use it for the fun stuff, to free up that space to really do the stuff that you love doing. One of the things you could do, for instance, let's say you have to call into a company for a specific service and they ask you to wait on hold for an hour or so and you're used to it. Please try to make the difference. Try to look for other options. Look for a chat bar if the company offers that. Try to see what else you could do. Try to reduce all those idle moments where you're actually not doing anything and losing that time to do more of what you love doing. And then we do have the third one, which is defects. This one sounds logical. Of course, a company who spends a lot of money, effort, a whole production behind to produce something that has a defect, they have lost everything. It's almost the same thing in our life. Of course, if you break something you purchased for, you will have to buy it again, or you just lost that money. But I want to convert this into another term. It's more like a touch one time term. Which means that if you do things right the first time, then you avoid yourself of repeating the same process to make it right. So this is something I always think about. Try to save time. By, for instance, you just had a lunch, you had your plate. So instead of leaving it on a side, letting the leftovers dry out, so it's gonna be even longer to wash it later on. Of course, that's an extra step. You didn't do it right the first time. You have to redo it. Sometimes you have to do even more. So I like to always have this mindset. Try to always touch a thing one time, whatever you're doing. So then we do have overproduction. You could be overproducing, and sometimes it's good, depending in specifically on your lifestyle. But of course, if we're talking about industries, you don't want to overproduce and then nobody is buying it, right? In your life, let's say if you overproduce because you're leaving some extra food for dinner because you know you're gonna be having it the next day for lunch, then that's probably good. But just in general, if you overproduce because you normally know, oh, I always do too much food and we're wasting, that's money that you're wasting. It's not only bad for the whole environment, just, consume without really consuming it. So those are the things with overproduction in your life that you have to just internalize, analyze. What are the things I just do more than necessary that I don't truly need to do, and I'm just wasting time or I'm just wasting money. The next thing is the motion. What do we mean by motion? In a normal process, of course, if you do 10 steps and you found a way of do the same thing, the same results, but by doing 7 steps only, then that's a big gain, right? In time, in money, in everything for an industry. You could kind of do the same things in your life as well. Just analyze those things you do extra. If you're a mom specifically, which is the majority of us here in this channel, you want to change your bag, you normally do it 2 times a week, I don't know, and you're always moving around your stuff from one place to another and it's just messy. One nice step will be have your nice little bag where you know that I always wear this plastic bags basically where I have all the necessary things that I can really and easily just transfer over from one bag to another. That's a way of reducing motion. Same thing you could do with if you have kids, if you have babies, they have a bunch of things that also needs to travel with them every time you go out. So all those kind of things, you could always optimize it by reducing motion. So the next thing is transportation. Let's say you work out. One of the things I do, I normally work out at home because I want to reduce the transportation. Before, I loved to go to the gym and all of that, but then I realized now with the pandemic that I could work out, and I truly saved so much time, around 1 to 2 hours a day, just by working out at home. So how can you reduce transportation? Are the things you can do at home? Are the things you could just swipe it a little bit so you can reduce that extra time on transportation? That's saving time and that's saving money in your life because your time is worth money. And then the last thing is overprocessing. There are things we do, let's say bills. Those are things you do every single month. And if you can just make it automatic, that will be so much better because you're reducing steps there too. You're not overprocessing stuff. Things that could be done with 1 click instead of 10 clicks, which is what you will do if you do everything manually. So I truly hope you guys liked today's video. I tried to make it as easy as possible for you to link how you could actually apply lean methodologies in your life. And if you want to hear more about today's, how you could apply lean, something so industrial, something with so much experience in really reducing time, waste, and earning much more money. The most important thing I want you guys to remember is that we are all here to be happy. There are different type of lifestyles we could always apply. You could apply lean methodologies, which is something I'm right now applying in my journey, and I really believe from my experience in the businesses I've been working with that you could apply and do this in your real life. But there are other ways of living, minimalism, and any other type of different lifestyles. The most important thing is that you are happy yourself, that you take care of yourself, and that you get that extra time to just do whatever makes you happy. Because life is short, and all we talk about on this channel is about how to really improve your life, how to be happier, how to save time, save money, to really do all of the fun stuff. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like. If you guys want to share anything you guys do that really saved you time, money, and a lifestyle that you guys also have right now that you find it similar, please share. I want to hear. And of course, thank you for checking in today. You always know you can check out leanlifemoms.com, and there you have all the tips, tricks, and tools to continue in this lean life journey. Bye for now. See you next week.